supporting,
bro,
man.
I appreciate it. I've been watching you guys since fucking for years, bro. Before I even started the podcast, I was like, fuck, like these kids are sick. And now I'm sitting here hanging out, interviewing you guys. I'm like, fuck, bro, it's a fucking full circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think it's dope. What I don't know why the fuck I didn't push record. Yeah.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, esta madre, güey. But yeah, bro, I honestly, watching you guys, I'm like, fuck. Like, these motherfuckers are bad. They're young. They're
Hungry. Hungry, we're motivated. We're around each other, too, so we're able to push each other, you know, or go off each other's energy.
So how long have you guys been together? No, wait.
How long we been training?
Come back. Yeah, that shit came out totally fucked up. Nah. You guys are supposed to hold hands and be like, 2 years.
Well, when you go to David, you start sparring with David in Seattle?
When COVID first hit, 2020.
So about 2 years ago, David took him out there for sparring, and
to Seattle
for him. And I was kind of distant at first, but then I started talking to him, getting in conversation with him, and I realized, you know, he's from the same upbringing as me. He's motivated, he's hungry, he's very humble, and, you know, we all have the same dream, and we all just clicked. We got along very well. David, me, and him, and now he's part of the team, and, you know, he feels like family as well.
There wasn't, like, no friction, like, when he first jumped on the board?
I wouldn't say friction, but we were, like, distant when I first met him. But then when he joined the team, we already knew each other. We built a relationship because we hung out outside of boxing. After our fights, we'd hang out and stuff like that. So it was nothing for him to come here.
Yeah, after that first camp, when I was in Seattle, I was there for like 6 weeks. We just built a relationship. And after I left back home, we just kept in touch. You know, he'll come down to LA, we'll hang out. Wherever we'd see each other, we'd just have a good time. It was just that at first, and then I decided to make some changes in my camp. I left my trainer, my team, without like knowing where I was going or having a plan or anything. So for like 2 months, I was just like doing my own thing, and then these are my guys. So I told them what was going on, and I told them I would love to come work with you guys. And Jose Benavides told me that it would be an honor for him to train me as well, and I felt the same way. So. I came down here and it's been going really good, bro. Just feel like I'm getting better every single day.
So what was that decision like when you made that decision to leave your old camp and just, flow or just, be on your own for a little bit? Like, how was that decision like?
Honestly, bro, it's something that I like wanted to do for a while already. I kind of felt like I was stuck, like I wasn't really, getting to where I wanted to be. And it was a really hard decision. I honestly it was on my mind for a while, and then one day I just woke up like I gotta get this off my chest today and do it. So I did it without having a plan at all. I didn't know what I was gonna do or who I was gonna go with. And I think las cosas things happen for a reason, and I'm just happy to be here.
That's good. So how do you feel your game plan or your style or your strength has improved since being with Camp Benavides?
I feel like just being around David, who's a two-time world champion, and being with the top prospect Rayo Valenzuela, just being
he's a savage, huh?
Yeah, bro, he's a beast.
He's a savage,
he's a beast.
Appreciate it, bro.
And just to be in the gym with them and here in the house and camp with them, bro, just feels good. It motivates me, and I learn a lot from these guys. So. I'm just happy and super motivated to be here.
So how has your guys' relationship grown since being together? Like, what do you guys learn from each other? Because I know you guys compete. You were sparring and he was rooting for you, and you were sparring and he was rooting for you. Like, that chemistry, bro, that shit looks...
Well, I think, like I said, we had already built a relationship outside of boxing. We were real good friends. I'd come over, visit. I brought him to my house. He took me to his house, and we, stuff like that. So right now, I think at this point it's deeper than boxing. You know what I mean? Yeah. We're very good friends. We're like family. So when he's in there, I'm in there cheering him on, and vice versa.
That's dope.
Yep.
Nah, that's just dope, dude. I'm super stoked to be here, to be honest with you guys. And you guys are super dope. Like, you guys are hella chill. You know what I mean? So how did you get your name, El Rayo?
Are we doing Spanish too?
We're bilingual, bro.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, cuando estaba morrito, I was always had a lot of energy, you know, up and down. Tenía mucha energía, and my dad was like, you know, and I was a very fast runner, always kind of like that. So my papá es un pinche rayo. Y, you know, when it was time to go pro, I was like, so what's my nickname going to be? And he was like, pues el Rayo. And then ever since then, like, that's what everybody calls me. My parents, it feels like it's my first name sometimes.
So there's
everywhere,
no...
like literally everywhere, like everywhere we go, it's El Rayo. Right? They don't even know his first name.
I forget my name sometimes.
Like there's no connection to El Rayo Sinaloa. I know you're from Sinaloa.
Yeah. No connection at all. You know.
Because when I was young, I used to listen. You know, there's a couple songs.
Yeah, he
Rayo
put me
Sinaloa.
on to a couple. I didn't
see,
even know.
Hey. You know what I mean? So I thought I was like, fuck, like maybe you know he's from Sinaloa, so there's some type of connection there. But no, that's dope. You're fast as hell, bro. Yeah. You know, you're slick. You fucking
Picks
your
your shots
uppercuts are
perfect.
fucking wicked.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. I've been watching you for some time now, and I feel I'm like fanboying out right now, bro. That I'm right here chilling with you guys.
I appreciate it, man, because you know
for real.
we work very hard, and just to see some people come, I guess, from the outside of the camp and recognize that, it makes me feel good. It makes me know that it lets me know that I'm doing my job and just to keep working, you know.
So how is Jose Sr. as a trainer?
To me, he's very hard. He's very hard on us. You know, he took me in like 5 years ago, like basically adopted me. You know, moved me in with him and everything. And so he took that father figure role, I guess, in a way. You know, he has a good connection with my parents, and you know, he was always very tough on me, very hard. Still is. But I think that's what makes us very good, very close. You know, we have great chemistry. He knows when I'm fucking up, and he tells, you know, he checks me, and sometimes he'll yell at me, you know. But I think that's why I'm where I'm at, because he's on my ass, and we got the great chemistry.
That's dope. And what about you, bro? How is he with you?
Same thing, you know. Yeah, lo mismo. He's you know, to me, he's one of the most dedicated coaches in the game, bro. He's always there doing his job. He before we even go to the gym, he's there making sure everything's ready for us to start working. And in the mornings, he's the first one up, waking us up to go run. You know, making sure everything's ready. So he takes his job really serious, and he's really strict with us. So I feel like that's why, you know, we're his David, him, me. You know, that's why we're doing what we're doing. You know.
Yeah, so how could we not work hard when he's there pushing us, you know.
He's setting the example.
It's raining outside, we're running, he's standing out in the rain with us, you know, watching us run. So he's there, and he basically works with us. Sometimes he runs with us. This camp, he's been busy with other stuff, but usually he's out there with us.
Yeah, it just motivates us more to see him, how hungry he is. It makes us hungry as well, you know.
Yeah. So your 2 fights ago, you fought in Guadalajara.
Yeah.
How was that experience like?
It was cool, bro. That was my 4th fight in Mexico. I fought 4 times in Mexico, and I love fighting down there just because as an amateur, you know, I was in the Mexico Olympic team, so I fought in Mexico a lot of times, and because I was a Mexican Olympian, not an Olympian, but I was on the Olympic team, they you know, a lot of people in Mexico know me and recognize me, so every time I'm down there, a lot of people show love and they support me, so it feels good to be down there.
When I was watching it on TV and you came out, bro, I'm telling you, that shit got so loud.
Yeah.
Like, the people was cheering, and I was like, damn, that shit must be dope. Because you're from Zacatecas, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're from LA.
Yeah, I'm from LA, my family.
Your family's from Zacatecas, so it's right there, bro. It's close.
Yeah, bro, I actually had, like, some of my dad's friends from when he was a kid, like, before he came to the States, they went to go watch me. So I was like on FaceTime with, like they were with me, so I FaceTimed my dad, and my dad was like saying what's up to all of them, and it was like, damn, like I haven't seen you since we were kids. Like,
that's tight.
Like it was crazy.
Badass,
it was
dude.
a dope experience. Yeah.
That's hella dope. So, your last fight, I was talking to you earlier. When your last fight was Dooley.
Austin Dooley.
Yeah, Austin Dooley. Bro, you came out hot.
Yeah.
You came out firing. Pinche chingazo tras chingazo, bro.
Yeah, because I studied him, so I knew what he could and couldn't do. So I knew once the fight broke out that it would be in my favor, like just stylistically. So I tried to get right to it, just so you know I can start taking over.
Have you watched that fight?
Yeah, I have.
Did you hear the commentary?
A little bit.
Did you hear Joe Goodsett? He
What'd
said
he say?
his name is not El Rayo. His name should be the Monster Puncher. Because you were just landing fucking mean
Every
shots,
punch
bro.
was moving them.
Oh my god, bro, that shit.
intention, everything.
Like I was like, this motherfucker's the shit.
And that's what I want. You know, I want to give that excitement. You know what I'm saying? I wanna give tough fights, earn the respect of like a hard, Mexican warrior. You know, aside from that, now I want to start fighting these big fights, these tough opponents, these like.
So what do you have to say right now for everybody in your class? I know it's a stacked division. I know you've had a couple words with some fighters prior. Is there anything in the future for them, because they know you're coming, bro? They have to know you're coming.
Well, I hope though, because I hope they do, because it's gonna hit them out of nowhere, you know. But I'm gonna just keep doing what I'm doing, winning, knocking these guys out, and then hopefully in the future I can start making these fights happen with all these guys. Because I feel like today they just hide behind each other on social media. They'll talk, entre ellos mismos se esconden, throw dirt at each other's name. But I'm not here for none of the gimmicks. I want to really put these fights together and win.
That's dope. There's a lot of similarity with the three of you, with you two and David, and your guys' styles, and you guys tweak it to your own. Like, is that done on purpose, or is it just because you guys are together so much that it's just natural?
I mean, it just works, I think.
Yeah.
So if I can add something that David has well, I'll add it and adjust it kind of to my style. And I think same for Diego. If he's a little longer, but if he can adjust it and make it work, then that's what we do.
Yeah, and then also like sometimes when we're just training, David will be like, oh, like, try this. This works for me sometimes, so do this, and we'll practice it, and it'll work. So we're like, nice, we'll stick to it, or just things like that, or even him telling me like, yo, like when they do this works for me, so you should try that, and it works as well, So I feel like just us helping each other out and just wanting to see each other do good, is what makes us.
That's a real good team right there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So March 5th. You're fighting in San Diego at the Pacheco Arena. You're on the undercard of the Chocolatito fight. Mm-hmm. How's that for you? Like, does that excite you?
Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's Chocolatito. He's a great fighter, and he's fighting Ray Martinez, who's another great fighter. That fight, potentially could be a fight of the year. Who knows? So just to be part of that, bro, it's hella exciting, and it's only 2 hours away from my home of LA. So, all my friends and family are going to be able to come drive down here to check me out. It just, it motivates me to, put on a great show for all my family and friends.
And tell everybody, bro, that's 2 hours with no traffic.
With no traffic, yeah.
Because when you hit traffic, that's a fucking 4.5, 5 hour drive.
Yeah, so everyone's getting hotels because the drive back home at night, they're like, nah, we just
come on out, show support.
Yeah,
we're going to be there. Team Benavides is going to be there. Me, Dave, and myself, supporting our stablemate. So for everybody who's around, come by.
Come by.
Right.
Yeah.
And can we talk about what's upcoming for you, or?
Yeah, I mean, I was set to fight on the Charlo Castaño card, but I think now an opportunity opened up on the Earl Spence Ugas pay-per-view card. So that's a big opportunity, and we're just waiting on final confirmation. I'll be ready regardless, either or. I'm ready to have fun.
Can you tell them you might be a co-main event?
I don't know yet, but we'll be ready. Announcement coming soon though, regardless.
Yeah, I'll edit that out.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Boxing Club podcast. I hope that we can set up an appointment, not an appointment, but a date.
Yeah.
Where we can do a full-on interview. I know you guys are tired. You guys just sparred 12 rounds. So I'm gonna let you guys get back to your resting time. But I hope that we can sit down and have a full-on interview with my pod mate. It's gonna be fun, bro.
Definitely.
We're not your typical, regulars, bro. We're different.
Where you guys located?
We're out of the IE, but we'll come to you.
Okay, definitely.
I don't know about Seattle, but
you let us know. We're always here in LA, so
you guys can. I mean,
you're out of South Central?
South Central LA, yes. Born and raised.
So most definitely, bro. We come out to South Central.
Yeah.
We come out here to San Diego. This beautiful house.
Yeah.
Wherever, bro. Let's set something up, and I'd love to have you guys and do a full episode with you guys. For real.
Sure.
Thank you for having us, bro.
No, man. Thank you guys. You guys are super dope, super humble. They should make a corrido of you two guys. El Zacatecano y el Sinaloense, bro. That shit go hard as fuck. Fucking niggas up. All right, everybody, make sure you tune in to the Boxing Club podcast. I am Bigg Chubbs. Party Pics is in the back. We're here with El Rayo and Diego Pacheco.
Yes,
Subscribe
sir.
and like. Make sure you go follow. Where can they follow you at, bro?
Follow me on Instagram, Real Diego Pacheco. Tune in March 5th. Don't miss the fight.
You can follow me at Rayo Boxing on Instagram and Twitter. Thank you guys for support. Muchas gracias por todo el apoyo a toda mi gente de México, Sinaloa, Sonora y Seattle, toda la bochetera.
Boxing Club Podcast. Out. Hey.